What's up, everybody? It's your host, Dragoon, and in today's video, guys, I'm going to be doing some attack planning with me, guys. You guys liked or expressed interest in some of my attacks. I've had some of my viewers want to see my attacks for some reason, guys. I try to show you guys the best I can, and I don't always think my attacks are the greatest. But here we go. I'm going to show you what I did on a couple of bases in this war against the Immortals. And what I seen immediately about this base, guys, and I'm going to be using the attacking method, Cwl-Ndl-Mlcw-Lwcw. Now, that's not going to be the only attacking method in this video, but that's what I'm going to use on this particular base. And so, what I seen right away, let me touch my pen here. I seen the Queen and the AD and the CC in an open type area, right? So that means my Queen could come down in here and she could get all of these. Now, I've got to go through a lot of DPS to get there, guys. So I'm going to be planning to use at least 2 rages on my walk with a possible 3rd if needed. But that might not be the case, but I am going to allow the Queen Walk to have 3 boost to the Queen Walk. Also, so I'm going to go ahead and go into the Queen Walk planning first. Before I go into anything else, let's go here. I'm going to drop a wizard out right here to begin with, because he's going to cut off this right here, and that's going to make sure that my Queen does not go this way. And then, guys, to make sure my Queen doesn't go this way, I am going to drop my BK. And I'm going to put him right here. BK's right here. And I'm going to put him to where he's going this way, guys. So I want to rage him and get all of these buildings down. And then I don't care what he does. So that's my BK. So now I'm going to drop my Queen around this area right here. And she's going to take out these couple of buildings here and here. And then she's going to come down. She's going to grab these 2 camps, and those 2 camps, guys, and I should probably get this too, but camps are a really good funnel. They're really wide, and they tend to be a great point to cut off pathways. So my Queen is going to, once she takes those 2 camps out, you know, she's going to come right up the middle, just like I wanted. She's going to be taking this out as well. She's going to be taking the bow, taking this. I think she doesn't get this. I think I end up having to get that with balloons. But anyway, as she comes in, she's going to take out the Queen, the AD, and the CC. Of course, there's going to be a poison, you know, around in here somewhere. There's going to be, you know, I'm planning on for, you know, a rage here and at least a rage here at some point in my initial thought process of the plan. And I just want to get, I really want her to get, and I'm gonna use the pink to kind of indicate the boxes. I want her to neutralize all these threats, basically from here to here to here, all up in this box right here. All these threats. I want her to neutralize all of this, and then I want my Lalo to basically take all this out. That's what my Lalo's got. Now, let me undo the box. We'll do that. Yep. So, this is how far that I've planned my walk. My walk, however, will continue and go right on up here. But, you know, when you're doing a plan, guys, you can have foresight and do all the planning you want, but sometimes things happen that you can't plan for. So that's as far as I went with my plan. I knew that I would just have to watch my Queen, see what she give me as she went in there, what she needed. Did she need more rage? Did she not? Because you know, if she did need a rage, I would just roll another rage right here. But I'm hoping not to do that. I'm hoping to support her with some lava hounds. And let me just do this. I'm going to do this right here. So my first hound's going to come in around here to this. Second hound's going to come in around here to this. And then I'm going to start dropping balloons. So I'm going to go, I think, maybe 3 balloons here, 3 balloons here. Then I'm going to go another 3 balloons here. And I'm going to drop some balloons here. I think I dropped 1 here, 2 here, or maybe 3. Not quite sure. 12. I think I had 15 balloons. I'm not sure though, but that's 12 right there. But basically, my thought process as far as, all right, let's go right here for the haste. So I plan on hasting, you know, around here and around here. And guys, what that's going to do is push my balloons into this core right here. And so then I'll haste again. And when I do that, I'll haste again right here, and that's my 3rd haste. Or guys, or if my queen doesn't need it, I'll rage. That's the key. It's just dependent on if my queen needs it. So what would end up happening if my queen needs it, then obviously I would just haste, and then we'll get that haste back. I would just haste here, and then my balloons would just kind of travel down towards here, and my queen would meet them, and then they would dispatch this box here together. So that's how the vision. That's the vision. Obviously, this guy's gone too with the walk. But anyway, that's the vision for the base. Hopefully it doesn't seem crazy, but that's how I think about attacks, guys. So with no further ado, let's take a look and see how this attack went. And this attack used minimal funnel troops, guys. Minimal funnel troops. So it allowed me to put as many balloons as I could to this attack. So let's get in it and take a look and see how it turned out. Alright guys, let's take a look at the actual attack. We'll scroll down here to 18. Boom, there we go. Alright guys, in case I didn't tell you, Pappy is one of my Town Hall 9 accounts. So here we go. Here's the setup. We know what I'm trying to do. Look at the minimal amount of troops. I only have 4 funnel wizards, and that is just in case I need them. Some are just for cleanup, guys. I just have them there just in case. So let's take a look. I've got 16 balloons. I was wrong. I thought I had 15. I got 16. I tried to get as many balloons as possible, and I actually add a lot more balloons in on my deploy is how I changed it from the plan. So right here, the queen's going just down the pocket, just like I thought. I don't have to use a rage yet. I'm going to get that rage a little bit deeper than I thought I would. And she's going to take out the gold storage. Nope, the rage ended up being right where I thought it would be. Had to phase her because the enemy queen scared me. I thought I was going to lose her. I don't, guys. If you lose your queen, it is rip the dream. There's the poison about where I thought it was going to be. And guys, I'm going to have to boost her again. So this is just to get them down. And I get them down, no problem. Balloon's going to go down. And the king too. So the queen had to face a lot there. And this attack would not have been possible with anything less than a max queen for Town Hall 9. So now I'm just watching the queen. I did not have a spotter to this attack. I was just watching the queen out the side of my eye. I'm setting a deep set haste here on my first haste by the first AD. So I actually moved my haste in a little bit. Second haste is just to make that group of balloons really tie into the center. I elected to use that rage just like I thought I would. I had it available and I used it. And now the last haste is going to be deeper into the base. I'm going to just kind of wait here, and once that hound popped, I went ahead and used the race or the haste. The queen, however, is in trouble, but my balloons have took down the bow, and that was all she needed. This base is a wrap. It is over, and I was successful in my planning. Now the next attack you're going to see, guys, this one is not a Cwl-Ndl-Mlcw-Lwcw. And that's why I just titled this this video an attack planning. But like I said, some of my viewers have expressed to see you know, my attacks and my plans. So this next attack is not going to be a Cwl-Ndl-Mlcw-Lwcw. Alright guys, in this attack right here, and like I said, this is not a Cwl-Ndl-Mlcw-Lwcw. First thing I noticed, and I'm always looking for base weakness, guys. So first thing I noticed here was these ADs were deep set, meaning they barely scraped on the outside of the base in there, and I think this one was actually inside in their perimeter. You know, they just didn't really get past the walls of the base that much. So I knew right away that if I did an attack with healers, they would not be in danger. So my immediate thought process when I seen this base was witch slap, and that is what I ran on this base. I ran an old school witch slap. You know, I had thought about Gobo Wee Wee at first, and then I was like, wait a minute, my healers are going to be fine. So let's take a look and I'll show you what my plan was. And the great thing about witch slaps is the plans are very easy plans. So what I'm going to do here, guys, I'm going to stick 4 witches right here. I'm just going to write it over here to the side. 4 witches here. 2 healers right here behind them. Like this, whatever. 2 healers. And then, because I can't get too far to the top up there, guys, my phone will get crazy if I get up there at the top. And I got 2 healers here. And I've got 4 witches here yet again. We'll do that again. So that's 8 witches and 4 healers immediately in the start. If you guys are familiar with witch slap, it's a very good strategy, very powerful. And what I'm going to do, I think in this comp I've got 9 or 10 witches. So what I'm going to do here, and make sure I got red. I think I'm going to throw a witch here. I'm going to throw a witch here. And then I've got a couple of wizards, and I think I'm going to throw one here just to make sure and cut off, you know, this area to my witches. And the same thing with this witch here. I'm just trying to cut off and make these witches go down the sides. You know, both, I want them to go down the sides of the base, and I want them to take out what's in the immediate inside of the base on both sides, and I want them to take out what's on the outside, the trash buildings. So that's my thought process on that part of the attack. Once that's going on, and I've set the funnel, once just this area right here is left, I'm going to start my phase 2. And so I'm going to drop a golem here, because there's enough space where he won't aggro this mortar. The Skellies are going to get that mortar anyway, so I'm not really concerned about that. But I don't need this golem to track off and go this way, because then the healers and the golem will be in too close a proximity. So then I'm going to drop some wall breakers. Let me use a different color. I'll use green because I'm not... Oh, no, I'm jumping. Oh, I can't use green. Okay. Let's go here. We'll use this weird color here. So some wall breakers come in here, and so then my plan is to drop, obviously, let me go to another, let's see, let's go orange. We're going to drop the kill squad basically, and that's going to be the BK, the AQ, and CC bowlers. So what's going to happen then, guys, is I'm going to rage as deep as I can. Hopefully around here, maybe deeper. I'll try to go and just see how they do. Then I'm going to set a jump around in here, and a jump around in here, and a heal here, or around that area. And then, guys, I have a poison for the CC. Obviously, I never really talk about those because that's just... You really, I mean, you always assume like the poison's going to be, oops, that wasn't. The poison's going to be around here somewhere because the CC is going to get pulled and aggro the kill squad. So I don't really talk about that. That's automatic. As an attacker, you just kind of know what to do on that. So, and then of course it's going to be red, unfortunately, but I have a Skelly spell. And the Skelly spell is going to be for one of the bows. And I think what I'm going to end up doing is dropping that Skelly on this. This is what I'm planning on doing it. But it could be that I drop it on this one. It's just I use Skellies to distract the bows so that my kill squad can move freely up and get past a wall to get into the bow and take it down. So the Skelly is a mere distraction. It's all it does is keep the bow busy just for a little while so that my kill squad can get to it. So guys, that's my plan. Hopefully it works. Let's take a look at the actual attack. Alright guys, and here's the actual attack. And like I said, this was the base's weakness, guys. I know a lot of people hate witch slaps. However, witch slaps is a very powerful first attack for a base. And this base, obviously, like I told you, look at there, ADs were very weak to witch slap. Look at these ADs; they don't go to the outsides. So I knew my healers would be fine, and my my witches, and that's all that matters. They could create the outside cleanup, and they could run to the end of the base and be just fine. So let's get the attack going before I get too many more DMs. And there, I'm setting the funnel right now. Just going to let these guys work a little bit, and I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. And I really want that mortar to go down, but it is not going down. The witches are turning just like I wanted them to, and that was due to the camp, guys. The camp is there to cut it off. So I went ahead and dropped wizards, and I had another witch for cleanup here, but I'm going to drop her in to go in. But this right here, guys, that got me right there. Wizard tower, and I'm going to stop it. Anytime, guys, that you've got a wizard tower where you're going to wall break, there is a distinct possibility that splash damage will kill your wall breakers. So what I'm going to do here, this is the Dragoon method of fixing a wall breaker fail, and I'm going to rage my king. I'm going to let him beat there for a minute, and I'm going to hold all of my troops until he gets through that wall. But then I decide to go ahead and bust him through, because my golem is going to be no help to me if it's not tanking. So I went ahead and raged him here in a second. Get through the wall. And there comes the bowlers and the queen. Plus I needed breadcrumbs, guys. You need breadcrumbs in here like this to keep everything going in. So now there's the jump. There's the poison. Well, the poison's late, of course. There it is. Fine. Nope, I still hadn't dropped the poison. There's the poison. So I was extremely late on that poison, guys. But anyway, there's the heal. Everything's going in. Hero abilities are still in the bag right now. I dropped the skelly on the bow, keeping it really busy, and it goes down. I was really happy because the witch kind of took out the skelly with her skeletons and the skeleton spell. So now, guys, it just comes down to letting the side witches, the side funnel witches, clean up as well as the core shot. Still got the queen's ability. I'm going to hold that until I absolutely need it. And that's what you need to do when you're doing this attack. And so right now I'm just letting everything go. Bowlers are getting healed up. So is the golem. Everything's looking great. And we're going to speed it up, guys, because this base is a wrap. I'll go to 4 because I hit the queen's ability, and this cannon will not survive. And guys, this is how I plan. It's not spectacular. It's not rocket science. It's just trying to determine what the base is weak to. And if you see a certain kind of attack, if you see it, like when I look at a base, usually there's a base I'll scroll through, because a lot of times I'm a fresh hitter. So I'll scroll through the bases and a base will speak to me, so to speak. I know that sounds crazy, but that's what happens. It goes, oh, you know, hit me with this. Oh, hit me with that. And that's what I do, guys. I start my plan. Once I see it, I start planning, and it doesn't take me long to plan. I don't spend hours on a plan. Literally within maybe 10 minutes to 15, I've got my plan and I'm going to hit. So guys, I hope you enjoyed watching my thought process here on attacks. Hopefully this is what some of you guys wanted to see. And with that being said, guys, thank you for all your support, and I am out of here.